Good morning, Richard, and welcome to Inspiring Courage short video series. Thank you for
Good
being my
morning,
guest.
Vafa. Lovely to be here.
Brilliant. It's a beautiful day, and we're
Lovely to
both making the most of it. We're both sitting outdoors, right? And this is one of
right.
the benefits
Why
of
not?
Corona, isn't it? That we're less formal and we are living more in the spaces that we occupy, and we're not afraid of sharing them, right?
Exactly.
So
Beautiful. I'll enjoy it.
absolutely. So today's topic that I'd like to talk to you about is mindset and how you change your mindset all those years ago. Because we met recently, we've not known each other for that long, really, but we connected immediately purely on the basis of our background, that we were both kind of healthcare professionals, and we changed the path that we were on quite recently, really. So for me, you kind of embody this really positive person. And I was surprised when you said to me that you weren't always this kind of positive person, and for a number of years you were quite negative. So would you kindly take us through that journey of what inspired you to change from what you were to what you are now? Because it's a beautiful story.
Yeah, sure. Well, I wasn't always the person that you see before you, and as you've known me. If we go back about 12 years, I was a very negative person, very focused on what I didn't have, quite selfish, and um, if I hadn't have changed, I was risking losing everything. It took losing my mother to make me realize that it's not what you haven't got that's important to you. It's what you have, what is closest to you, and what's precious to you. And everything that I doing, one of the most precious things in my life, my mother, to actually be on the path to change and changing my mindset and my positivity to the person I am now.
Brilliant, brilliant. And what was the catalyst? Was it your mum passing, or was it another life event?
I think it was really losing my mother that was the big change. I tried very hard to change as a person, but I didn't. I guess didn't have a strong enough reason. But when I lost my mother, and she and I were very close, it made me realize how many more things that are precious to me am I willing to risk losing. And I wasn't prepared to do that. I have a lovely wife and two lovely daughters, and if I'd have carried on down the path I was in, I stood to lose all of them, and I wasn't prepared to do that. And we now have a wonderful life, simply because I'm a better father, better husband, a better partner, and a nicer person. And I'm just sad I lost my mum, but I'm grateful that it taught me a lesson, about a valuable lesson.
And what you said to me earlier, which was potent, was the fact that nobody could be responsible for that change but you. So you took it upon yourself
Exactly.
to understand where you were and where you needed to be. And there was a journey, wasn't it? And you said that it wasn't always easy. But just let me hear what helped you during that journey, and what the ups and downs were.
Well, surrounding myself with positive people definitely helps. Find people that are where you want to be and work with them, let them help you on the journey to where you want to be. And then read, I would recommend some very good personal development books. This one was very influential in my early times, which is Stop Thinking, Start Living by Richard Carlson. It's all about don't allow the negative things of your past to define you, allow them to shape you, but change, and that we are the sum of our thoughts. And if you keep thinking negatively, you will always stay negative. You need those negative thoughts with positive. It's easy, but you have to acknowledge that you're being negative and replace it with positive. And there's a positive in every negative, no matter how hard it may seem. And at this time, it's so important that we're all positive and look to the benefits and all those blessings that we have, not just the bad stuff that's going on. And this was another really good book, Slight Edge by Jeff Olson, which is about daily habits which can take you closer to where you need to be, or they can take you further away. And I think people can draw their own conclusions on what are positive habits and negative habits that can be affecting our lives in many ways. Many other good.
So what I'm getting out of it is that there was a catalyst to begin with for that process of change to take place. And after that catalyst was introduced into your life, then you started investing heavily in your personal development and surrounding yourself with positive people, which is again something that I totally agree with. It's by almost kind of, seeing how other successful people do it, that you are inspired to be a better version of yourself. So that for me also was a really important factor. And also, personal development, just reading widely and broadly and slowly changing that old belief system, because you're right in that we are the product of our environment that we've grown up in, the people that we have hung around with, the cultures, the work culture that we've been brought up with. And there's always room for change. We just need to start thinking differently and believing that there is a different way in the first place before we start kind of replacing our old habits with new ones. And it's not easy, and as you said, it's not going to be an easy journey, but it's well worth the effort. So I thank you for coming and sharing that with us, because it's been truly precious. I hope that some of the viewers will
You're
take
welcome.
a few nuggets of wisdom, and I would like you to just tell me how people can reach you quickly, please.
Yes, I'm on LinkedIn. I'm also on Instagram as well, so you can find me there. And if they would like to drop an email to me, then they can always contact you, Vafa.
Perfect. And it was Richard Ranson, because I think we got cut off there. So Richard Ranson on LinkedIn and on Facebook also.
Not a virgin, Chappie. I wish.
Would be good, wouldn't it? Anyway, lovely to chat with you. Have a lovely rest of the day, and I hope to see you very soon.
Thank you.
Take care.
Likewise. Take
Bye-bye.
care. Thank you. Bye.